afternoon and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman. And we're pleased to welcome you to this Tuesday matinee performance. We have 8 games for you beginning at 1 p.m. That's just 10 minutes away now. Each of today's games will offer win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering, plus unbeatable excitement. What is that noise? I heard a noise. What was that?
My bad. That's an ad.
Okay, that was interrupting. May I continue?
Please.
Thank you. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, before I was so rudely interrupted by Andrew on the Google box. So, in addition to those wagers, we have an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. Early daily double and a late daily double. We also have a Mighty Ocho that begins in game 1. Play the Mighty Ocho, correctly pick the winners, games 1 through 8. There's $5,000 in it for you if you do it correctly. Then the high-paying High Five jackpot, normally with a $2,000 guarantee. It's minimum $2,000 on the High Five. However, we are well above that $2,000, past, I think we're just shy of $3,000. So, based on what's wagered into it today, we could be well over $4,000 in the High Five here at Magic City. To play the High Five jackpot, you correctly pick the winners. Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you will cash in on what will surely be more than $4,000 today. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today, or that we hope to have in store for you. We usually deliver on what we promise, but, you know, we're human. Players are human. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. We do have a scratch in today's performance. So, number 22, Bueno, is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Once again, number 22, Bueno, is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Scratch of Bueno affects Game 1. Game 1, Post 3, scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Ben. Game 1, Post 3, scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Ben. There are no scratches in Game 2, Post 3, Game 3 rather, Post 6. Game 3, Post 6, scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Julian. Game 3, Post 6, scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Julian. There are no scratches in Game 4, Post 5. I said it again. See what that little interruption did, Andrew? You see what it did? It screwed up my whole delivery. Look,
you know what?
I don't ask
You can
for
go
much.
home. I got it from here.
A little.
Sorry.
What? I'm too whiny to continue?
No, I feel bad. I'll take it from here. That's a rough start. I'm sorry.
Game 5, Post 2. Game 5, Post 2. I'm just preparing you for Mary Clay. Just start apologizing. So you say your vows, then you start apologizing, and then you...
That's the order.
That's the order. That's the way that it works. Game 5, Post 2. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Anderluck. Game 5, Post 2. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Anderluck. There are no scratches in Game 6. Game 7, Post 7. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Anderluck. Game 7, Post 7. Scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Bueno. That's it for the scratch of Bueno as he affects today's performance in its entirety. So with all that information in mind, please make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times, then sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 6 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hello, Stu. Well, I'm doing fantastic, actually, on this Tuesday because... You know why?
No.
Empanadas are back. This is a huge day.
Really?
There wasn't an email that went out, but I ventured over and I was like, look, we're a couple months from the last time I tried to go get it. Restrictions have loosened up across the globe, really. And I said, you know what? I probably can get an empanada today. Went over and I got 2 of them. So this is an exciting day. We'll have to do a taste test. First time in over a year and a half. So I'm pumped up, in a good mood, and excited for some highlight action here on this Tuesday. 2 performances, 16 games, 8 for you right now at 1, and then we come back at 4:30 for 8 more games. It's been a pretty good week. Competitively balanced week. We just have a couple of guys out there ahead of the pack with 4 wins in singles play. That is Ben, Ikeda, and Julian. They are all tied there in the lead for the Golden Cesta That'll be awarded at the end of the day here today, awarded to the player that earns the most singles wins each week. So that golden cesta up for grabs. Those 3 players will definitely be in the running. We'll see if anybody else can make a little jump here on this Tuesday with a couple more games. And on double side of things, we'll go to that. Kubala and Benny, standout team of the week thus far. 3 wins for them. They are now tied for second place with Carballo and Tennessee, but still trailing that team of Cool Fitness and Spinner by 5 games. So, that's how the standings have gone here this week. 2 more performances to go. We'll add to that. And yes, you will replace Anderluck with Bueno.
What?
Well, Ernesto was just asking for a clarification. He said it, not me. I guess I totally threw you off there. I feel bad. It was
so I made a mistake. So Ernesto was pointing out a mistake I made.
That seems to be the case.
That's reasonable. I own up to all my mistakes. I do. If I made a mistake, I do apologize.
I
make sure that we know that Bueno is out of the program and Anderluck is in. Let's say hello to Michael. Let's say hello to Roland, of course. Got to say hello to Roland.
Okay.
Brian D is tuned in. We'll say hi to Brian D. I'm not saying hi to Ernesto. He's a pain in the ass. He started off rough. I didn't like him. Then I met him. Turns out he's a thoroughly professional guy. This whole GOAT nonsense, it's like, yeah, GOAT. Who's the greatest player in the history of Jai-Alai? Let's throw out names like Orbea, Bolivar, Joey, Chiruka. Let's throw out all these
Ernesto.
names that we can possibly throw out. Yeah, your name doesn't even come up as a footnote in amateur as far as I'm concerned. So,
well, he's got a chance.
So stop
in the tournament.
confusing people who are new to Jai-Alai with the fact that, you were whoever.
Yeah, he's got people like, I know Amanda or Matt were just saying, aren't you the GOAT? So, yeah, people are picking up on that in the chat, but great guy, Ernesto. Like to have him in here soon. He says he's going to come out here the past couple of weeks, but he's flaked out, I think, 3 times in a row now, is it? So we're counting back here.
Well, he wakes
Ernesto.
up late and he drinks. I mean, he said that in the chat himself. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I
said it was a power nap.
And he's independently wealthy because he's an independently wealthy, drinking, late awaking guy who likes Jai-Alai. And actually, he's a good supporter of Jai-Alai.
Great supporter of the program, as is everybody. I mean, some big names here, kind of the Mount Rushmore of the Jai-Alai chat, if you will, without Brian D, of course. He'll get in there, and then John, of course, with his mushy there, get us started
and Mr.
here.
Smart, let's not forget Mr. Smart. Hasn't chimed in yet, but
right, we'll add to that, of course. Bigger than 4 on the Mount Rushmore there for this chat. But we just have 2 minutes to go till game number 1 here. Director in our ear right now, because that means we have to show you this video still that's going to explain the scoring format for all 8 games of this 8-game performance, which is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And folks, we are back here now, less than a minute till game number 1. We do have a scratch in this first game. Bueno is scratched from all of his scheduled appearances. So game number 1, post 3, scratch Bueno and replace him with Ben. Game 1, post 3, scratch Bueno and replace him with Ben. And one guy in these early games that's really been cleaning up, taking advantage of his substitute opportunities, that is Ben. 4 wins this week. He's jumped all the way up into first place overall in these standings. He's in post 3 substituting for Bueno. See if he can get another one and increase his lead atop that singles leaderboard.
Time to begin game number 1. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Let's go, judges. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 37, Tennessee. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Cool Fitness. Tennessee serves. We begin game 1. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in our first game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Ben. Backhand by Ben. Rebote by Cool Fitness. Catch by Ben. Cool Fitness from the forehand just missed point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4, Vuelo. Rebote missed, point 4. Here is the black shirt of post 5, everyone's friend, Jedden. Oh, that will score 4. Vuelo, point 4. Yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Diaz. Ball tipped by Vuelo, midcourt, point 6. Diaz now serves to the pink shirt of post 7, CRB. Backhand by Diaz. Passes. Bote forehand. Catch by Diaz. Forehand. Tipped, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Catch by Diaz. Backhand by Diaz goes wall to wall. Catch by Diaz. Coasted to the inside. Scores, point 6. Diaz on the board with 3 points as we complete the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote by Diaz. Going to take a big bounce. Backhand by Tennessee. Diaz catches it in the air. Backhand too hard by Diaz. Hit the overhead screen. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Serving post 2. Returning in the blue shirt, we have Cool Fitness. Robote, left side by Cool Fitness. Catch by Cool Fitness. Forehand goes back to the inside nicely. Robote forehand by Tennessee. Cool Fitness. Oh, came up on the ball. Was going to try to take it in the air. Had to take it on the bounce. Just missed. Difficult catch, point one. Tennessee is on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, Tennessee serves to Ben. Forehand by Ben. Tennessee back to the inside. Catch by Tennessee there at the 10 line. Robote, the rebound from the back wall. Played to the inside nicely. Catch by Tennessee beautifully at the 12 line. Strong backhand follows. Robote, the rebound from the back wall. Hard thrown to the inside. Catch by Tennessee. Catch by Ben. Ben to the inside. Tennessee, good effort to try to make that Robote. That hit the overhead screen, point three. Ben has 3 points. He serves the returning 5 post. In the black shirt, we have Jedden. Powerful forehand by Jedden. Good catch by Ben. Ben from the right side. Gets it past Jedden. Jedden. Robote. Stopped by Ben and a great catch. Hard throw follows. What a catch by Jedden. Jedden showing great control on that backhand. Forehand by Jedden. Catch by Ben at the 11 line. Hard throw. Mid-court. Caught by Jedden. Jedden looks to pass. Robote. The rebound from the back wall. A diving save by Ben will land out of play, point 5. Well played by both Ben and Jedden. Jedden now serves to the green shirt of post 4, Vuelo. Backhand, low and hard by Vuelo. Robote forehand by Jedden. Lands off the court, point 4. And our next matchup, Vuelo is serving to CRB, pink of post 7. Backhand by CRB. Catch by Vuelo at the 10 line. Low and hard to the inside, caught by CRB, returned by CRB. Robote left side, hard throw by Vuelo, good catch by CRB. Backhand hits the overhead screen, that's out of play, point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt of post 4, Vuelo. Trying to stop post 8, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Catch by Vuelo. Backhand by Vuelo. El Barba, 2-all. Lands in and scores. Point 8. Eight on the board with 2 points. 6 on the board with 3 points. Diaz receives. Diaz, Costado to the inside, right on the wall. Robote forehands up. Diaz makes the catch. 2-all. Lands out. Point 8. 8 on the board with 4 points, serving to post 2. Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness on the backhand from the 10 line. Low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by El Barba. Rabote left side. Rabote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Cool Fitness. Catch by Cool Fitness. Backhand. Hard backhand. Rabote coming out. Played from the forehand of El Barba. Rabote left side by Cool Fitness. Stopped by El Barba. Powerful throw by El Barba. What a point played by El Barba and Cool Fitness. 0.8. Possible game point for El Barba. He has 6 points. Trying to stop him, the red of post 1, Tennessee. Rabote forehand by El Barba. Catch by Tennessee. Almost a catch by Tennessee. That is point in game, ladies and gentlemen. To the purple shirt of post 8, El Barba. No playoff in our first game. 4 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-4-1.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money. Okay, my goal is to go out there, win every point. As soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
And that is El Barba getting the first win of the day here on this Tuesday for El Barba this week. That is his second victory on the year. That is win number 15, so puts himself at a tie for 4th place overall with Benny in those single standings, 3 games outside of the top 3 in those bonus money slots.
Our first game, well played. Coming in first, post 8, El Barba. Taking second, post 4, Vuelo. Coming in third, post 1, Tennessee. 8-4-1 is the official order of finish for our first game. There are your prices. $1 Quinella, 4-8. $89.20. The trifecta, 8-4-1, 332.60. $2 wager on 8 to win. Returns 21.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our second game. If you joined us late, Bueno is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. The program sub goes in each game that he is scratched. Game 2 will conclude the early daily double and begin the early pick 3. Post time for Game 2 is 7 minutes away. Good luck. So, Andrew.
Stu.
I was looking at the chat.
Yeah.
So, I guess I got Ernesto fired up. Ernesto, you know, we, well, not love, but, you know, we like you enough. But who's this Douglas Tuyo guy?
Good pronunciation, but not familiar.
No fans, bunch of dumbasses. So is he suggesting that I'm older, so,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily
I can break it down for you.
So
Yeah.
is he suggesting that the fans are dumbasses, and it's okay. We don't want fans in here because fans are dumbasses. So who needs them?
I would certainly hope.
Is that what
I
he's
would hope
suggesting?
not.
Or
We've
is he
got
saying
great
that
fans.
We're dumbasses for not having fans.
I think the latter.
Douglas. We're not dumbasses. There's something and a good reason behind everything we do. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. That's fine. We have disagreements. We don't just arbitrarily call people dumbasses, including dumbasses who say dumbass stuff in the chat. Dumbass. Okay. What else are we going to talk about?
Well, we got a video here. 6 minutes till game number 2. Maybe a good transition over to this one that's going to explain for any new Jai-Alai fans that may be joining us here for the first time, in simpler terms, how Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back here 5 minutes away from the start of game number 2. And Ernesto made the same mistake. There's actually, in the YouTube live chat, if you click on that, you see the live chat up there at the top. It's a drop-down menu where you can see either the top chat, which shows you some messages, not all of them are visible, or the live chat, which shows you all visible messages. I made the same mistake at first. I always have the top chat. I think that comes on, and I said, Stu, what comment are you... I was like, what comment are you referring to? So you got to change it there in that drop-down menu to live chat, and then you see everything that everybody says here. I would say 99, 90, probably 97% of the comments make it into the top chat, but some sneak through the cracks, and that was one of them. So
yeah, and that's a YouTube thing. I got nothing to do with that.
We don't know how that works.
Eliminate. Well, most of the people here, certainly not Richard, certainly not Roland. I mean, Roland, the first warm-up in set. That's one of my fondest memories about Roland in the chat was, how dare you speak to your players like that in the beginning. Talk to me like that. I mean, you've got to admire that. You really do have to admire that. Someone who sticks up for who they view as the underdog. I'm this big, mean, tough person with a microphone, an acid tongue and indisputable logic.
Acid tongue, indisputable
and I was sitting
logic.
Here, in the beginning, he felt that I was just...
That's a great shirt. I'm going to get a picture of your graduation
pic.
Acid tongue, indisputable logic.
An acid tongue with indisputable logic. Someone applied that to me many years ago. Anyway, so that's what Roland came in and saw, and then he recognized what's going on here, which is an emerging, developing program that we encourage people to take part of. Most of what I say, especially if it's sarcastic, is tongue-in-cheek or said out of frustration as I participate in the training of the players. So, but being overtly cruel or something like that, no, it's really not my nature, to be honest with you. I'm more of a pacifist. I've become more of a pacifist than anything else. The deep study of history has shown me the futility of fighting. Killing is just absolutely crazy. So certainly I don't do that here, but by the same token, what was it? It was Al Capone's quote, you get farther with a kind word and a gun than you do with just a kind word.
Hey, I've never heard that, but that sounds like something he would say.
I believe it's attributed to Al Capone. I could be wrong on that. But, So, 5'5" and a half. We say 5'6".
5'6". We'll give you 5'6". 5'6" and a half.
So just under 5'6" and 52 years old with some pretty aggressive personalities around here. What am I going to do? I got to be director or something here. So in order to direct the program, I got to open my mouth. these guys need to understand they're not going to win an argument if I feel passionately about it.
Yeah,
However,
absolutely.
there is, as you've seen, anyone who sincerely believes that they're in the right about something and I'm in the wrong, give them all the time in the world to plead their case and have the discussion.
Yeah.
And
Very
have
much
I
so.
reversed myself on fine?
Oh, yeah.
I've reversed myself
On fine,
fines.
countless fines.
Multiple fines I've reversed myself on. So
Very good. Well, just about a minute now until game number 2. And in that second game, pretty much the same group of guys coming out here. You got Ben actually in this game now. No scratches in game number 2. And also, don't forget, we begin that high five before the start of game number 3. Just under $3,400 in that carryover today, plus whatever is wagered into it. We're looking at over $4,000 for sure, maybe even $5,000 depending on what ends up being wagered into it. So you got some extra time before the start of game number 3 to get those wagers in, but it should be a very interesting day for one of the most popular wagers in all Parimutuels. That is that high five right here at Magic City.
time to begin game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Thank you, Ernesto. Game 2 dedicated to Ernesto and his $5 contribution. El Barba serves in the red shirt of post 1. Cool Fitness receives in the blue post 2. There's the serve. We begin with a good serve by El Barba to score. Point 1. El Barba first up on the board in our second game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Diaz. Catch by El Barba. Juggling on the catch of El Barba. Ball bounced. Point 3. Three serves to the green shirt of post 4. Vuelo. Rebote left side by Diaz. Catch by Jedden. Hard throw by Jedden. Diaz in position to make that rebote. Here's Jedden. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side. Falls short. Point 4. In our next matchup, Jedden will serve to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee, right up the middle. Low rebote saved by Jedden, who goes to the ground to make the play. Jedden, forehand, gets it back up. One solid motion. Catch by Tennessee. Hard throw from the 5 line, caught by Jedden. There's the backhand. Rebote, the rebound from the back wall coming out. 2-all by Tennessee, stopped by Jedden. Jedden with the hard throw. Rebote left side to the outside. Jedden makes the catch. Jedden, hard throw from the forehand. Tennessee, backhand rebote to the inside. Catch by Jedden. Jedden, hard throw. Tennessee, ooh, that was wild. That missed. Point 4. Give Tennessee an opportunity to regroup. Jedden will serve. Receiving in the yellow shirt of post 6 is CRB. Backhand by CRB. Ball tipped at the side wall by Jedden, point 6. In our next matchup, CRB is serving to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben. Ben from the 12 line. Catch by CRB. Backhand clears the overhead screen. Ben out at the 4 line, turns the rebote to the inside. Rebote forehand by CRB, too high. That's out of play. That touched the overhead screen, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 29, Vuelo. Backhand by Vuelo. Rebote by Ben. Scoop attempt tipped, point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2. Cool Fitness. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Catch by Ben. Ben from the forehand to the outside. Outside placement. Cool Fitness looks for the rebote. Well played by Cool Fitness. Good catch by Ben. Powerful backhand. Rebote left side. Missed by Cool Fitness at the 7 line. Point 7. Here's El Barba. Red shirt of post 1. Backhand by El Barba. Rebote left side to the inside. El Barba on the catch. Dropped it. Point 7. Possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7, Ben. Trying to stop Ben is Diaz on the white of post 3. Backhand by Diaz clips, lands in, and scores, point 3. Diaz is on the board with 3 points. Here's the black shirt of post 5, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Catch by Diaz. 2-all by Diaz. Lands in beautifully and scores. Beautiful Costado throw. Point 3. Possible game point for Diaz in the white shirt of post 3. Trying to stop him is Jedden. Catch by Diaz. Diaz back to the inside. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the white shirt of post 3, Diaz. 7 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 3-7-4. Your prices will be up in a moment.
I know I'm better at singles. I have more success in singles, but I learn more from doubles. I walk away with a lot more life lessons, and they stick with me, I'm telling you, late into the night, and those lessons they've stuck with me. Doubles it's kind of like, what do you want and what do you need? Playing doubles, you're definitely having to trust on each other. You're trying to rely on each other, and it's just a lot like a marriage. It's compromise. It's days where you're like, wow, this person's crazy, but maybe you can't express that. You can't tell them that. You got to tell them, hey, I'm with you. I'm gonna stick by you. You know, I got your back. You know, no worries. Even though maybe in your head you're like, what was this person thinking? You know, like they say, as iron sharpens iron, so friend sharpens friend. And that's what you find in doubles. You find that, you know, you and your partner, you make each other better. And it's hard, but you walk out a better person.
And there is Diaz picking up his first singles victory of the 2021 regular season. So now everybody that has competed here is on the board with at least one singles victory. Congratulations to number 30, Diaz.
I think the issue is Diaz just wasn't going to win in May.
Month of May.
He said, nah, I'm not going to win the first weeks we're starting over.
So we'll go easy on the guys
we'll go
in
easy
May.
on the guys in May.
And we'll pick it up in June.
Then we'll turn it up in June.
How about that? One for two in the month of June. First swing. Congratulations.
Winning game 2, post 3, Diaz. Taking second, post 7, Ben. Coming in third, post 4, Jedden. 3-7-4 is the official order of finish for game 2. 3-7-4 is the official order of finish. Roland, thank you for jumping on that for me. I was about to make several derogatory comments towards our otherwise good friend Frank. I know Frank has participated in the chat reasonably until now. I mean, just arbitrarily saying that people suck. It's like, well, you suck for making that comment. Don't be an ass. Be supportive. Don't just arbitrarily say, you suck. Okay, yeah, no. He's a guy trying. That's what we have here at Magic City. Lots of guys trying. Moving on. So, the early daily double, there's a consolation. All three, $10.40. $2 wager on 3 to win, $12.40. $2 Quinella 3-7, 62-20. Trifecta 3-7-4, 5-17-60. And Roland, I appreciate that. See, Roland had a good comeback. I didn't. A blind squirrel could not throw that costado. And he's absolutely right. Diaz has got one of the best costados on the roster. His positioning in moving to the ball in the rebote is off as the sport has evolved here at Magic City. So that's a much better comeback than I have. But see, that's what happens. When people give dumb comments in the chat, it dumbs me down. And I automatically just go, I'm not, you are. I'm not, you are. We're not, you are. You're an ass. What do you think about that? Anyway, Game 3 is up next. Game 3 is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Just don't talk schnit about the Magic City players. It's real simple. If something happens that you don't like because you're wagering on it, fine. There's a scratch. Game 3, post 6. Scratch. Bueno replace Bueno with Julian. Game 3, post 6. Scratch. Bueno replace Bueno with Julian. Don't forget, Game 3 begins the high 5 for today. The high 5. A pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on what we believe today will be over $4,000 in that high 5 jackpot. Definitely over $3,000. Post time for Game 3 in the high 5. Just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Introducing the newest game in fantasy sports, Jai-Alai. Play for free every week for cash and prizes. Experience the thrill of the world's fastest ball game live on the Jai-Alai channel and get in on all the action at fantasyjai-alai.com. It's easy. Just sign up for free at fantasyjai-alai.com, pick your players, watch your progress, and win. It's fun. It's free. It's just one click away at fantasyjai-alai.com.
And folks, that is the free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai brought to you by the Jai-Alai channel each and every week of this 2021 regular season. To play along, all you have to do is sign up through fantasyjai-alai.com, and then each week you build a lineup of 4 players. Of those 4 players, 3 of them are singles players. 1 of them is a doubles pairing. And then you get points based on how your team or players finish up throughout the Parimutuel playing week. You get 5 points per win, 3 points per place, and 1 point per show finish that your players earn throughout the week, and then we total those up, and then the individuals that tie atop that leaderboard will take home that either full cash prize of $100 or a share of the cash prize, guaranteed at least $25 per winner per week if there are more than 4 in any given week. So that is the free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai. You can go to fantasyjai-alai.com to play along, and once again, it is completely free. It's fun, and it's a great way to follow along with that action, especially if you're not wagering on it. Good way to still have some competitive interest, at least a little bit, in this game, and it's risk-free, and you can win some cash. Game number 3. Coming up in just about 3 minutes.
Richard Poplis makes an excellent suggestion. Just bring me a Coke with large ice and everything will be okay. When I get wound up, I prefer some Ativan with it. So, Ativan, or I guess it hasn't gone by brand name in a while, so that's lorazepam. Diazepam makes me actually agitated, further agitated. So I'm a little bit more sedated but more angry. Don't know how that works.
Sedated but more angry.
Yeah. So a Coke and a sedative. Bring me a Coke and a sedative.
Coke and a set. Well, we can get that going.
And the good thing about lorazepam is that you can allow it to dissolve under your tongue. Moving on.
Well, we got Stu a full fridge back here. Tennessee brought those Cokes in. Yeah, all the possible drugs you want. No. Full of Coke. Regular Coke, classic can. I may get one of those in a moment.
You want one of my Cokes? Tennessee brought those to me. He didn't say, here's Stu and Andrew.
How much?
He said, here's Stu.
How much you want for it?
A can of Coke?
Yeah.
$4,200. $4,200.
They're worse than the vending machines. I mean, this is getting out of hand. Look at that high five. Sorry, I hate to. Didn't want to cut you off, but I just saw it jump up. Almost doubled from what it was. It was at about 900 up to just under 1,800.
So we're over $4,000 in that high five.
Well over
with the carryover. On our way to $5,000.
Well, I think it was 30. I believe it was 33.98, 33.99, something around there. Just under 3,400 in the carryover. So do a little quick math. Take out about $350 at this point. Would be that 20%. So be looking at just under 5,000 if someone were to hit it. So
there's Andrew showing off. I don't believe Mom for a second. You have to be the smarter of the two.
I told you, numbers don't lie.
You do that math in your head. I'm impressed.
You move the decimal place and then you double it. Come on.
You and all your interesting little math tricks.
Math tricks, yeah. Great way to start off the day.
So, Julian's pretty fired up.
Julian's fired up.
Julian is fired up.
Substituting.
Julian and I were negotiating earlier.
Can you say what you were negotiating about, or is that not?
So if I say he may or may not have been prepared to come into the game as a substitute yesterday.
Oh.
That's as
but
far
he
as I'm gonna go with
did
that.
get a couple of Game 3 victories, so see if he can get another one.
Yes, he did.
Here today.
Okay, time to begin game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Serving, red shirt at post 1 is Bragley. Receiving the blue at post 2, Anderluck. There's a serve by Bragley. We begin game 3. Backhand by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Bragley. Catch by Anderluck, almost point 1. In our next matchup, Bragley will serve to the white shirt of post 3, worn by CRB. Served by Bragley is good, landing between the 4 and 7 line. Throw by CRB over the top. Bragley from the 12 line. Hard throw. Rebote left side by CRB. Catch by Bragley. Excellent catch by CRB at the 10 line. He goes back to the inside. Bragley's there. Ball tipped on the left side of CRB, point 1. In our next matchup, Bragley will serve to the green shirt of post 4, worn by El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Rebote left side by El Barba to the inside. Scoop attempt missed by Bragley. Point 4. On the court, ready to receive in the black shirt of post 5. We have number 37, Tennessee. Catch by Tennessee. Backhand. Robote, the rebound from the back wall. Played by El Barba. Tennessee. Backhand. Another Robote for El Barba. Catch by Tennessee at the 7 line. The carom does not open up. Robote left side by Tennessee, going for a 2-all, landing out of play, point 4. On the court, ready to receive in the yellow shirt of post 6, substituting for the scratched Bueno is Julin. Julin from the 10 line. Backhand. Robote forehand by El Barba. Catch by Julin. El Barba makes the Robote from the back wall. Catch by Julin there at the 7 line. Low and hard and scoring, point 6. In our next matchup, Julin serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben. Robote by Julin to the inside, catch by Ben. Ben from the forehand, outside placement. Got him. Point 7, well thrown by Ben. In our next matchup, Ben is serving to the purple shirt of post 8, worn by Kubala. This will complete the first round of play. Kubala, backhand. Robote left side by Ben. Catch by Kubala. Ben with a tip ball at the 10 line, point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Anderluck. Robote forehand missed by Kubala, point 2. Here's post 3 returning. In the white shirt, we have CRB. Backhand by CRB. Powerful backhand by CRB. Robote comes out. Robote left side by Anderluck, passes. Robote missed by CRB, point 2. Two on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, Bragley. Robote to the overhead screen. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, Tennessee. Powerful forehand by Bragley. Catch by Tennessee. Bragley on the forehand from the 8 line. Blasts it low. It scores. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1. Bragley trying to stop him. The green shirt of post 4. El Barba. That is an overserve. The ball must land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. That passed. Point 4. Play continues. Yellow shirt at post 6. Julian receives. Fine catch and a nice backhand by Julian. Oh, a chula. Chula happens when the ball hits the crack just between the back wall and the floor and dies. And that's exactly what that did. Point to the 6. Here's post 7. Ben. Ben with a big catch. However, that was an overserve. Ball cannot go past nor touch the 7 line. Has to land in that box between the 4 and the 7. Ben gets the point. He has 3 points. Ben is now serving to Kubala, returning in the purple at post 8. Backhand by Kubala. Robote. Kubala, backhand to the inside. Costalo throw by. Kubala caught by Ben. Here's the catch by Kubala. He goes back to the inside. Ben makes the Robote save, but it falls short of the front wall. Point 8. Kubala's on the board with 3 points. Receiving post 3, CRB. Catch by CRB. There's the backhand. Caught in the air by Kubala. Kubala, powerful forehand. Robote forehand by Kubala. CRB from the 8 line with a drop ball. Point 8. Possible game point here for the purple shirt of post 8. Kubala. Trying to stop him. The blue of post 2. Anderluck. Served by Kubala. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful throw by Anderluck. Robote left side by Kubala. Anderluck on the catch. Powerful, powerful forehand to score. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt at post 2. Anderluck. He has 6 points. Trying to stop him. The black at post 5, Tennessee. Tennessee on the forehand. Anderluck, going for it on the right side, right on the side wall. Particularly difficult catch. Point goes to the 5. Play continues. Tennessee is on the board with 2 points. Here's the red shirt of post 1. Bragley. Catch by, almost a catch by Tennessee. That is point and game, ladies and gentlemen, and the dogs are a barking for Bragley. 2 places, 8 shows. Unofficial order finish 1, 2, 8. Your prices will be up in a moment.
If somebody 5 years ago told me that I was going to be playing professional Jai-Alai, I'd be like, what are you talking about? The most frustrating aspect of the sport is the fact that you could probably play your ass off, and because of the component of chance in the sport, you could still lose. For me, the biggest motivator, I would say, is my son, because he comes out here, sees my games, and he looks up to me as like, oh, daddy, my daddy plays Jai-Alai, and I just want to make sure I come out here, make sure I make him proud. My goal from day one is just, come out on top. And so just doing what I can to make that happen.
And put one in the win column this week for Bradley. His first win coming in week number 5. He's played very well since coming back from injury. That is his 4th singles victory on the season in only 26 appearances. So that win percentage up there in the top half of this roster. Congratulations to Bradley on another victory and that first leg of the high 5, the number 1.
Winning game 3, post 1, Bradley taking second, post 2. Anderluck coming in third, post 8. Kubala 1, 2, 8 is the official order finish for our third game. $2 Quinella 1, 2. That's first and second in any order. 25.60. The trifecta 1, 2, 8. 238.20. A $2 wager on one to win will get you $18. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in game 4. Game 4 closes out the early pick 3. Post time for game 4. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. Here's Bueno. Good catch by Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. What a catch by Bueno. Robote, outside placement's going to score for Kubala, point 2. Robote by Ikeda. Catch by Ben. There's a hard throw by... What a scoop by Ikeda. Ben, big backhand. Hard rebote by Douglas, scooped up by Ben. Ben turns a carom that's gonna score. Long rebote 2-wall, gonna score for CRB. Robote blasted by Douglas. Bueno makes the catch. Bueno throws a carom. Douglas read it. Turned to save it on the left side. Put it back inside to score. It's an excellent catch by Buello. He goes deep. El Barba looks for the rebote. Got fancy with it. Threw a 2-wall rebote. outside placement will score. What a shot. Outside placement. Diaz, Robote to the inside. Carballo's there. Carballo throws to the backhand hard. Diaz, 2-all. What a shot by Diaz.
And folks, there were the top 10 plays from May of 2020. Last season, during the month of May, here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Get those other top 10 should be rolling out here soon. We'll get the top 10 plays, maybe from June of 2020. As we are in the month of June, first day. Game number 4, however, will be beginning in just a few moments. There are no scratches in that fourth game. See those will pays for the early pick 3 up there on your screen. A couple of consolations on the board, so make sure you don't throw out those tickets. Or virtual tickets. Can't throw those out. Get 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3, so all consolations up on the board. Here for that early pick 3 today.
So I was just grabbing some lunch with Cool Fitness there.
Grabbing some lunch with
Getting all ready for the doubles coming up. Concentrating, doing some meditation.
Yep.
There's some electronic equipment there I didn't recognize. I'm not sure if that's within the rules, but whatever Cool Fitness needs at this point, because, you know, he's a new player. Not new to the program. He's been here since the first year, but all of a sudden he's like, oh, yeah, I like this.
He's like, this highlight thing.
I like this. This highlight thing might work. I think I'll do this.
And whatever he's doing, keep it up. Been playing great highlight in singles. And it's interesting that when the singles play is picked up for both he and Spinner, their doubles as a team has fallen off just a little bit. Nothing in the money this week for Cool Fitness and Spinner. They're the only team without an in-the-money finish. I mean, Ikeda and El Barba with just 1, Bueno and Ben with just 1, but hard to believe that top team has nothing up to this point. So maybe if we're looking out for game number 5,
I think nothing's a little aggressive. I personally know for a fact that when I left to come back and join you,
I see
that Cool Fitness was in there watching, listening to everything. Now I think he's going to be pissed. He's going to come back and say, Drew.
Get a little bulletin board material for Cool Fitness, see if that can spark them and get some good momentum into the doubles. But
look, it's tough to win these doubles games.
Zero,
it's real tough to win these doubles
Nothing
games.
in the money, so that just shows you how tough it really is. I mean, a team like Ikeda and El Barba has struggled. They were able to get a win. Kubala and Benny, 3 wins for that team. Jed and Julian, middle of the pack, they have 1 win this week. Diaz and Douglas. I mean, Douglas with anybody is a formidable duo, so they have 1 win. Few and far between those wins in the doubles games, but see if they can get one. That's in game number 5. We have 1 more singles to go until we get there. Game number 4, Stu.
Time to begin game number 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Benny. Fine catch by Benny. Pika, big bounce, goes straight up and scores. Well thrown by Benny, point 2. Benny first up on the board in our 4th game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Bragley. Powerful forehand by Bragley. Catch by Benny. Benny on the backhand. Robote forehand. Robote forehand. Ooh, that's wide. Point 3. And our next matchup, Bragley will serve to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Ben. Catch by Bragley at the 10 line. Hard throw. Robote. Robote forehand by Ben. Bragley makes the catch at the 12 line. Back to the inside he goes. Catch by Ben. Karen by Ben. Off the court. Point 3. Jedden receives. Black shirt to post 5. Robote save. Made beautifully. Oh! Point 5. Good play by both Jedden and Bragley. Yellow shirt at post 6. Julian receives. Backhand by Julian. Robote forehand by Jedden. Catch by Julian. Backhand. Robote forehand by Jedden. Julian makes the catch at the 10 line. Forehand to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Jedden. Jedden's powerful forehand. A little too much. Hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 6. On the court, ready to receive. In the pink shirt of post 7 is Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Robote left side by Julian. Catch by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda to the inside. Caught and returned by Julian. Ikeda passes. Robote left side by Julian. Ikeda from the forehand. Back to the inside. Julian's there. Julian to the inside. Got him. Point 6. On the court, ready to receive. The purple shirt at post 8, Anderluck. This will complete the first round of play. Backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful forehand. Caught by Julian. Julian on the backhand. Catch by Anderluck. Low and hard. Robote left side by Julian. Well played. That clears the overhead screen. Anderluck from the 9 line. Catch by Julian. Powerful forehand. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. It does not open up. Caught by Julian. Powerful throw by Julian. Caught by Anderluck. Robote left side, soft 2-all. Anderluck keeps it in play. Julian, low and hard. Caught by Anderluck. Fine catch there at the 9 line. Anderluck from the 8 line. Powerful forehand by Anderluck. Goes wall to wall. Robote forehand. Julian gets out of the way. Anderluck's there. Catch by Julian. Backhand. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Nicely thrown. Caught by Julian. There's the backhand. Catch by Anderluck at the 8 line. Karam caught the top of the pad right up till that. A beautifully played point by Anderluck and Julian. Julian gets the point. Back and ready to receive. The red shirt of post 1, Kubala. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Backhand by Julin. Robote forehand by Julin with a soft touch. Kubala on the run, did not get there. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirt of post 6, Julin. Trying to stop him, the blue of post 2, Benny. Beautiful throw by Julin. Backhand. Catch by Julin. Backhand. Robote forehand by Benny. Catch by Julin. Julin back to the inside. Hard throw. Robote swing and a miss. Point end game to the yellow shirt of post 6, Julin. 6 wins it. 3 places. 5 serves to 2. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Jedden. Powerful forehand. Robote by Jedden. Jedden makes the catch. Powerful forehand caught by Benny. Benny's costado goes 2 alls but does not open up. Robote beautifully played to the inside by Benny. Robote forehand. Catch by Benny at the 8 line. Scoop attempt missed. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 2, Benny. Unofficial order finish 6-3-2. Your price will be up in a moment.
For me, the best aspect of being a highlight player is to meet different people in the rooster and to get along with new friends or with new players. I started playing highlight since I was a child because my parents, my grandfather, my uncles, everyone used to play highlight. I think highlight is fun, very fun. Yeah. And my advice not to get frustrated is to know that when you fail a point, the next point is going to be better. So my goal in this season is going to be injury-free, and I will love to have a great experience and enjoy playing highlight and make new friends and enjoy with the rest of the players in the rooster. Like this?
Yeah.
No.
And for Julin getting another win, well, he was one of those guys coming into today with 4 singles victories, tied for the most amongst the roster. Well, that is his 5th. Jumps out ahead for that race for the Golden Cesta this week, awarded to the player with the most singles wins. 5 wins for Julin, also 4 places. He's played in, looks like he's played in 16 total games this week. He's come in the money in the top 2 in 9 of them. So pretty good week here for Julin, and adds another one to the win column. Overall, that is his 19th victory, so now he jumps into a tie for 2nd place overall, tied with Ron in those single standings.
I imagine, Ernesto, a pug race is a race amongst pugs. Cute little animals.
I was going to say, that'd be a cute race.
That would be a lot of. I mean, but that sound just kind of, not my taste. Not my taste.
You don't have to get the audio equipment, to get the mics that close. You can get it from a distance and just watch them run and be cute. That would be.
They are cute though.
Yeah.
Okay, so winning game 4, post 6, Julin taking 2nd, post 3, Bragley coming in 3rd, post 2, Benny. 6-3-2 is the official order of finish. The early pick 3, 3-1-6, 2 of 3 numbers, returning $30.40. $2 wager on 6 to win, $13.80. $2 Quinella 3-6, $67 even. Trifecta 6-3-2, first, second, and third place finishing, $149 even. Up next, Game 5. Dodging Death 1, a spectacular 7. Doubles match, played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. There's a scratch. Game 5, post 2, scratch. Bueno. Replace Bueno with Anderluck. Game 5, post 2, scratch Bueno. Replace Bueno with Anderluck. Post time for Game 5 is 7 minutes away.
Well, folks, along with the weekly fantasy highlight that's run by the Highlight channel, you can also play some daily fantasy highlight along with these performances exclusively at Prize Picks.
How do I do that, Andrew?
How do you do it?
Yeah.
Well, you go to prizepicks.com because Prize Picks, we offer a unique platform that's different from our drafts because they allow you to bet on individual players and then mix and match amongst a variety of sports each and every day.
I still don't understand.
Well, we can get that off the air. We got to move on here. We got to take advantage and tell the folks to take advantage of their special incentives for signing up, because if you go to prizepicks.com and use the referral code HIGH, that is JAI, when you sign up, and you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, well, Prize Picks will match that and put another $100 into your account just like that. However, it does get even more interesting from there. More than that $100 bonus deposit match.
Does it?
It does.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Because if you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use that referral code HIGH at sign up, you're also going to qualify to get a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight in the 2021 season. So it is as simple as that. Just sign up at Prize Picks. Use that referral code HIGH when you do so. Most importantly, to make sure to take a picture of that sign-up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HIGH typed in. So that's going to be the screen before you click to submit your sign-up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com. And if you do all that, you will automatically qualify to get a double cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Highlight. Plus, of course, you get that $100 deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That is prizepicks.com today.
Game 5, just a few minutes away. Game 5, post 2, there's a scratch. Bueno, replace Bueno with Anderluck. Game 5, post 2, scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Anderluck. See there? It's 3 minutes. I didn't know how many minutes were left, so I guessed. I said a few. Wasn't a couple, wasn't a pair. A pair of minutes will remain. No, it's a few minutes.
Few is more than three? Three or more?
3 or more.
I got less than a few empanadas. I got a pair of empanadas.
Who brought you the empanadas? Or did you buy them?
No, I walked over myself.
You didn't offer me anything. I gave you a Coke. You offered me nothing.
Do I have a Coke?
You did, didn't you?
No, I got a water. I put a water in the fridge, and
well, you could have asked
to stay higher. I may still. And, well, yeah, George said you didn't want to pay that money for your.
The $4,200.
It was a little pricey.
May have been a little rich.
We'll see how much I got. I'll empty my wallet. It's probably a couple bucks and a business card or two if you want.
Hey, I was supposed to call that guy. I was supposed to call like those little pink sheets that they used to have in. I felt terrible about that. The person that I work with though for many years, Mr. Dan Licciardi,
professor of mine,
Professor Licciardi, as you know him, has every message ever left for him on paper back in the old days when you used to have those little
cool.
yellow sheets.
Yeah.
Those pink sheets. Message for you. The pink sheets, little square.
No, oh yeah, I've actually seen those. Yeah.
Exactly.
They look like the fines.
Every one that every receptionist or assistant of his ever took for him.
Keeps like a. Does he laminate them, or just keeps them in a?
Definitely doesn't laminate them.
I think you got like a whole book of them.
In a big what's its name? In a big one of those big binder clips, whatever the hell they're called, those black clips that we have here
for the fines.
That I
thick sheet. I mean, it's growing. Well, we got some doubles coming up here in just about a minute. We'll remind you of those standings now. Cool Fitness and Spinner still up towards the top of that leaderboard. 12 singles victories, 12 doubles victories for that team, but none here this week. So see if they can get one back. Kubala and Benny jumped into a tie with Carballo and Tennessee. 7 wins for both of those teams. And then fourth place, we have 4 teams tied with 3 wins. CRB and Bradley, 3 wins. Diaz and Douglas. El Barba and Ikeda, and Jedden and Julin. And then finally the 2 other teams that have competed thus far in this race without a win. That is Anderluck and Vlolo and Bueno and Ben. So that's how the double standings look right now, and see who's going to add one more to the win column.
Time to begin Game 5, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. Spectacular 7s doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. $15,000 in additional prize money on the line for these players. Serving in the red shirts of Post 1, the team of Kubala and Benny. Receiving the blue of Post 2, Anderluck in the front court, substituting for the scratched Bueno. Ben receives in the back court. There's the serve. We begin. Rebote by Benny, catch by Anderluck. Karen by Anderluck, stopped by Kubala. Kubala's Cortada, stopped but not held on to in the front court. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of Post 3. We have Jedden and Julin. Ball tipped off the serve by Julin in the backcourt. Point 1. Green shirts of Post 4, CRB and Bradley receive. Point 1. Here are the black shirts of Post 5. In this matchup, Kubala serves to the team of Diaz and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Benny. Douglas pulls that one from the sidewall. There's the backhand, a powerful backhand. Rebote missed, point 5. Now receiving the yellow shirts of Post 6, Cool Fitness and Spinner. Here's Douglas, backhand, powerful backhand, line drive, caught by Spinner. Catch by Douglas at the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Spinner, catch by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, right to the corner. Low rebote, played by Spinner, catch by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, Spinner from the 12 line. Catch by Douglas. Karen by Douglas, scores, point 5. Pink shirts of Post 7 now receive. We have Carballo in the front court, Tennessee receiving in the back court. Carballo picks a difficult serve. Great catch by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, catch by Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Carballo makes the rebote. Keeps it safe right up the middle. Catch by Douglas. Low and hard by Douglas. Scooped up by Tennessee. Catch by Douglas. There's the backhand right to the corner. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Scoop attempt missed by Douglas. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirts of post 8, El Barba and Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Carballo goes deep. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Catch by Tennessee. Ikeda from the 9 line. Over the top. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Ikeda from the 8 line. Keeps it to the outside. Carballo has the rebote. He makes the save. It's got a wonky little bounce on it. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda throws it low and hard. It's caught by Carballo. Carballo blasts it. Split placement. Stopped by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda. Stopped by Carballo. Carballo, hard throw, caught by Ikeda. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Stopped by El Barba. El Barba, hard throw, right back. Rebote way to the outside and scoring. That was a really well-played point by all 4 players on the court. Point for the 8.
That's fucking terrible. My fault on that one. I should have noticed.
That completes the first round of play in Game 5. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue shirts of post 2, Anderluck and Ben. Backhand by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote by El Barba. Juggling. Point 8. And our next matchup, El Barba serves for the white shirts of post 3, Jedden and Julin. Julin from the forehand. Rebote by Ikeda. Julin from the 11 line. Hard throw. Caught by Ikeda midcourt. Rebote by Jedden. Catch by Ikeda at the 12 line. Over the top, back to the inside. Splitting the front quarter and the back quarter. And scoring. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirts of post 8, El Barba and Ikeda. Trying to stop them, the green shirts of post 4, CRB and Bragley. Ball tip, that is point in a perfect game to the purple shirts of post 8, El Barba and Ikeda. 1 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-1-5. Gotta love those quick games, huh?
Flying by. And another win for Ikeda. El Barba and Ikeda, I should say. They've been playing well. That was a doubles team that really, kind of lost it there last week. In 10 appearances, they had just 1 place. Go back to week number 2. So, yeah, this is the first week since all the way back in week number 1 where they picked up a win. Make it their second of the week. 4 wins for them. They are now in a solo 3rd place in those double standings, so potentially putting themselves in a good place to make a little run late here. Still, however, 8 games back of that first place team, so still have a lot of ground to make up, but got to make your push in a hurry, and that team getting it done.
Winning game 5, post 8, El Barba and Ikeda. They had a perfect game, taking second post 1, Kubala and Benny. Coming in third, post 5, Diaz and Douglas. 8-1-5 is the official order of finish for game 5. $2 quinella, 1-8. That's first and second in any order, $24. The trifecta, 8-1-5. That's first, second, and third place finishing, $344.20. $2 wager on 8 to win, $12.60. Up next, our sixth game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Post time for Game 6, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Game number 6.
What are Charles and Ernesto going on about here? Really, I'm getting to the point where I do need reading glasses to look at them, and that's like that represents a whole other stage in my life that I'm not ready for. Right now it's just selective reading material, but don't have them up. It is funny how occasionally I hand my phone to one of the Magic City players for something. They're like, "Why is the print so big?" It's like, "Hey, screw you, buddy."
That's like, okay, boom. Yeah,
exactly.
That's like the okay
Stop
boomer.
asking questions and just do that thing I need you to do online because I'm not technologically savvy.
Because I can't find this video.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just do that. Why is the print so big?
No, but it looks like the pug race. It sparked some comment. Ernesto, I mean, he is right. He said if I would have said that 2 months ago, it would have been, like the end of the world. But
Charles, you just picked on the wrong subject. I mean, Ernesto was obviously traumatized by a pug as a child.
Yeah, any other dog.
This really vicious pug next door that he went over to be friends. Picture a little roly-poly Ernesto, going to the next door neighbors to pet the dog. Hasn't been the same since. And what do? Of all the things you could possibly compare it to, you compare it to like a pug race, and then that brings up all that childhood trauma and sends Ernesto into
wasn't ready for it.
A
this
drinking
early.
spin. Yeah. I mean, it's.
He's like, is it past 1? Yeah, can I pour myself one? No. Oh, good fun. But look at that. They've made up in the chat. I mean, that's great. I mean, they said what they had to say, of course, all in good fun. I'm sorry. You're sorry. We're both sorry. Water under the bridge. We'll move on. Two great fans.
Just how the United Nations is supposed to work.
Yeah.
The highlight chat at Magic City is the United Nations of the whatever it is.
Poster child for diplomacy here. Yeah, with this type of stuff going on. Good to see that in the chat. However, we do have some extra minutes, 4 of them to be exact, until we get into game number 6. So that'd be a good time to remind you of some of the great stuff that's going on here at the Sports Club at Magic City. 2 promotions we have going on. We have the Daily Double Dollars promotion, which is actually for these 1 p.m. games on Monday and Tuesday. So that would be right now. Visit the Sports Club here at Magic City for those 1 p.m. games on Monday and Tuesday. Select the winners of games 7 and 8 to win $100. If you win on Monday and then you return on Tuesday, Stu, your potential prize money increases to $200 on that Tuesday for just picking the winners of games 7 and 8. So I don't know if anybody correctly picked the winners of games 7 and 8 yesterday in the Sports Club. If they did, they would have gotten $100. And if they came back today, they would have the chance for $200 more for doing the same thing. So $300 total there you could potentially earn on that Daily Double Dollars promotion. That is at the Sports Club for the 1 p.m. games on Mondays and Tuesdays. This one, Stu, the next one, it's only 2, no brainer. This one is Shoot Your Shot. Stop by the Sports Club at Magic City any Friday or Saturday before June 12th. So you have just 2 more weeks. No, would that be 2 weeks? Yes, just 2 more Fridays and Saturdays to do that. You have 1 shot at a basket. If you make it, you win $100. If you miss, nothing happens. Risk-free, $100 shot there. Sports Club at Magic City. That is on Fridays and Saturdays before the 12th of June.
And Highline inquiring as to whether or not Cool Fitness in Tennessee came in for their close-ups. And the answer is no, they did not. We reached out to...
Well, we're not going to put Tennessee in the same boat as Cool Fitness.
Oh, okay.
So we can't, in fairness to Tennessee. But Cool Fitness, yeah, that one you may not see for a while. Tennessee.
His management's holding out. Say management is the squirrel. They're a little concerned about their clients. They picked up Cool Fitness.
It's the highlight channel's fault. We should have gotten him at the end of that short season. Now he's winning and can't get a hold of him. Voicemail box is just completely full. His agent says I'm booked every day that he's not playing highlight. So maybe in 2022 we'll get that cool fitness video.
Look, you want me to do a video? I need $5,000. What? $5,000. It's in your contract that you got to do the video. I need $5,000. But it says in your contract that you signed, and that was witnessed by this other guy, that you're going to do the videos. I need $5,000. It kept on saying $5,000. It's like, all right, well, this conversation's obviously going nowhere.
So we can either get the cool fitness interview or I could get a Coke from Stu. I think the folks would rather see the cool fitness.
They'd rather see the cool fitness, but you got a better shot of getting a Coke. Considering you can get, you're younger and faster than me, and the refrigerator's just behind us.
Like
thanks
the
to
NBA
George. Thanks to George, by the way.
Thanks to George.
That refrigerator used to not be there. That refrigerator was in that office that I underutilized upstairs next to Paulie. That's where that refrigerator came from.
Where the highlight channel is?
It was in there for 3 years. And I said, I know of a refrigerator not being utilized.
How about we get that down here to get some chilled Coca-Colas?
Exactly. That's what we did.
That's how that conversation went. No, we got a new one up there, so...
You got a new highlight again? We're buying stuff for the highlight channel?
Well, I mean, new. I'm saying when we moved into that office about 2 years ago, that was new. So that'd be about the time it came down here.
There, it's like walking into a Best Buy. There's TVs everywhere.
It's like a Williams-Sonoma and a Best Buy all in one.
Apple equipment. Yeah. We have East German surplus monitors over here in highlight.
East German surplus.
And you guys are there with Apple products and mouses that don't have any.
The mouses that have mouses, yeah, it's quite the scene in there. I think you need to put in
for wireless mouse over there seriously because that cord we keep hitting it with our foot, and dropping it on the floor.
Yeah. This thing is
wireless mouse for Andrew. Come on, IT. Chop.
We'll talk to the people.
Time to begin Game 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving, red shirt at post 1, Julian. Receiving blue at post 2, Ron. Julian serves. We begin Game 6. Rebote forehand by Julian. Catch by Julian. Low and hard. Ron. Missed it on the left side. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Carballo. Backhand by Julian. Rebote left side. Catch by Julian. Rebote by Carballo. Catch by Julian. Julian on the 2-all. Beautifully executed and scoring. Carballo single-handedly attempting to knock the fronton down. It's not going to last. Point 1. Green shirt at post 4. Douglas receives. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Julian. Powerful forehand rebote by Douglas. Julian makes the rebote save. Catch by Douglas. Back to the inside he goes. Julian in place, makes the rebote. Catch by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas into the pad. Point 1. Black shirt at post 5. Anderluck receives. Backhand by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Julian. Rebote left side by Julian. Catch by Anderluck. Rebote left side by Julian. Anderluck from the 6 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Scores, 0.5. Point 6. Pink shirt at post 7. Spinner receives. Rebote left side by Benny. Catch by Spinner. Spinner from the forehand. Catch by Spinner at the 7 line. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote forehand by Benny. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Benny moves up, makes the catch at the 4 line. Back to the inside. Spinner in position to make that catch. Hard throw follows. Benny for the rebote. Fell quick. Missed it. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Catch by Spinner. Ikeda from the forehand. Spinner. Over the top. Ikeda makes the catch. Powerful forehand by Ikeda. Rotate forehand hooked into the floor. Point 8. First round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Ron. Backhand by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Ikeda back to the inside. Backhand. Ron from the 7 line. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Karen by Ron opens up and scores. Point 2. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Carballo. Catch by Ron. Ron rips it to the inside where it scores. Point 2. Beautifully thrown by Ron. Ron has 4 points and he serves to the 4 post. Receiving, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Point 4. Douglas on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, he serves the returning 1 post, Julian. Backhand. Into the overhead screen, point 4. In this matchup, Douglas serves, black shirt at post 5, worn by Anderluck. Anderluck from the forehand. Long carom, stopped by Douglas. Powerful forehand by Douglas will score, point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt of post 4, Douglas. Trying to stop him. Yellow shirt at post 6, Benny. Rebote missed by Douglas. Point 6. Play continues. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7. Spinner. Over serve. Point 7. Seven on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. Ikeda. Catch by Spinner. Spinner back to the inside. Ikeda with a tip ball, point 7. Spinner has 5 points and a possible game point. Trying to stop him. The post 3, Carballo. Point in game, post 7, Spinner. No playoff here, 4 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order, finish 7-4-2.
The strongest part of my game would have to be my right side. That's definitely my go-to shot, is the forehand. You know, the ball is moving super fast, so a lot of the things that come into play would be anticipation, staying on your toes. But my favorite part is when that ball's crossing the wall and you're forced to just really peel it off, and you peel it off and you just send it back. That's my favorite part. One of the things that inspired me to come play at Magic City Jai-Alai was the group of guys. I was here when they first started, and there's been tons of improvement. One of the things that keeps me motivated, keeps me hungry, is me never winning an actual wins title. I've always been, somewhere in the middle of the pack, but this year I'm really looking to turn the corner and take down a wins title. Definitely won't be easy to have most wins here. Everybody's super competitive. It gets hot and heavy sometimes, just like everywhere else. We just have to be strong-minded, mentally tough, and continue to push. Really excited and very happy to be here.
And Spinner finding the win column. Second time here in week number 5. For Spinner on the year, that is victory number 12, so he's in solo 8th place overall, but just 7 games outside of the top 3 there. So nice little run Spinner could go on, put him right up there with those guys towards the top of that leaderboard. But certainly that one and that performance will help right there.
Winning game 6, post 7, Spinner. Taking second, post 4, Douglas. Coming in third, post 2, Ron. 7-4-2 is the official order finish 4. Game number 6 and the $2 Quinella 4-7. 97-40. Surprisingly high Quinella for the Spinner-Douglas combination. Interesting. Trifecta 7-4-2. That's first, second, and third place finishing 123.20. $2 wager on 7 to win, 22.80. First number in the late pick 3, the number 7. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 7. It is a spectacular 7. Doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Part of the Doubles Championship Series at Magic City Jai-Alai. There is a scratch. Game 7, post 7. Scratch. Bueno, replace Bueno with Anderluck. Game 7, post 7. Scratch. Bueno, replace Bueno with Anderluck. Post time for Game 7 is now just 6 minutes away. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money. The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about Magic City's inaugural season of play, Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball View, and much more, this film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the Jai-Alai Fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play and iTunes. So really, it is as simple as that. We highly recommend that you give it a watch. You can either rent it or buy, and just a few bucks more. You buy it, you can enjoy it as many times as you like from then on. Game number 7, however, is just 4 minutes away, and that high five. Will survive. Wow.
4 or 5 numbers. Look at that. That's a nice return on 4 or 5 numbers. 7, 13, 20.
Looks like a couple, maybe 2 folks there with 3 or 5 numbers, so I'm going to get an additional $700 in that carryover, so we'll be right around $4,000 in the carryover headed into that afternoon performance.
I glanced down at the chat, and folks talking about a facility I used to be affiliated with, the venerable Fort Pierce Jai-Alai. I believe they, much like the current ownership did at the last place that they had down here in Miami, they pulled the Jai-Alai off the front of the building and took the impaled Jai-Alai player that originally sat in front of Miami Jai-Alai in the 1950s and 60s that was shipped up to Fort Pierce, just minding its own business there in the front of Fort Pierce, and apparently that guy up there dislikes Jai-Alai so much he pulled the Jai-Alai off the front of the building, changed the name of the building, and pulled the cement Jai-Alai player out of the front of the building. I mean, you really got to really not like Jai-Alai to do all that, because none of that's free, right? All that costs money.
It costs money to put it in, take it out.
Change the signage on the front of the building. Yeah. I mean, is it really necessary? And apparently if you go there, you can't, according to someone in the chat, you can't have food in the poker room. How does that make any sense? Give the people a sandwich. There were people, when I was up there, there were actually people hitting me up all the time wanting to provide food service in the building. I realize we're just coming out of COVID.
Right.
Have you ever been there?
To Fort Pierce?
Yes.
No, not up there. Be a fun trip to go out there, take a peek at the Fronton. How long is it of a drive from down here?
From my home in Weston?
Yeah.
It is 1 hour and 30 minutes door to door.
Oh, a lot quicker than I would have thought, actually.
Fort Pierce is quick to ask me how many times I've made that drive.
Yeah, you probably know those roads like the back of your hand at this point.
There's really not much to it. It's really I-75 to the Sawgrass to the Turnpike North to exit 152.
Got that 152.
Absolutely. Was on all of our signage. Most people have fond memories, especially players who played up there have fond memories of the Fort Pierce Jai-Alai experience.
Well, you talk about how great of a facility it was. You had obviously great players, but the fans too. You talked about how it was a great community up there in Fort Pierce.
It was always a good. Each fronton has its own vibe, as the kids say, as you kids say, as the millennials say. Each fronton has its own vibe, and Fort Pierce always had a really good, very positive, upbeat vibe. It really did. I will say that about it. Ocala, a little bit more laid back vibe. Again, real positive, but a little bit more laid back. Orlando. All the facilities. I mean, name one. They all had a specific feel to them, even when they shared players at sometimes.
But hey, yeah, as David's saying, anyone wants to fix it up, it'd be great to have some more highlight around here.
I think in the next break, I may have a question for this Mr. David Herman. I have a memory. I want to see if it's accurate.
Wow.
As you know, we like to engage with folks in our chat.
All right. We'll leave you on that. Game 7 coming up first.
Time to begin Game 7. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, the team of Carballo and Tennessee. Receiving in blue at post 2, Diaz and Douglas. After this game, Dave. Here's the serve by Carballo. We begin Game 7. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Point 1. Here are the white shirts of post 3, El Barba and Ikeda. Over serve. Point 3. We will now serve the green shirts post 4, Cool Fitness and Spinner. Costalo to the inside by Spinner. Catch by Ikeda. Spinner, excellent catch over his head at the 12 line. Powerful forehand by Ikeda. Rebote by Cool Fitness. Took his eye off the ball, and it scores. Point 4. Four now serves to the black shirts at post 5, the team of CRB and Bragley. Rebote, left side save by CRB. Nicely played. Here's Cool Fitness from the outside. Hard throw. Scoop attempt missed. Point 4. Yellow shirts at post 6, Kubala and Benny. Backhand by Benny. Clears the overhead screen. The rebote comes all the way to the 3 line. Turned on the forehand of Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness to the inside. Spinner looks for rebote. Makes the save. Benny from the 8 line. Hard throw. Spinner with a tip ball. Point 6. On the court, ready to receive. Pink shirts at post 7. Anderluck and Ben.
I'm sorry. I wish I could give you more action, but my knee.
Forehand by Ben. Catch by Benny. Over the top by Benny. Caught by Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Caught by Benny. Here's the backhand to the inside. Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote left side by Kubala. Scoop by Ben. Catch by Benny. Ball tipped by Ben, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, the team of Jedden and Julian. Julian on the forehand, comes down with the ball. Benny comes out to make the rebote. Rebote left side by Benny. Julian, backhand from the 11 line. Rebote comes to Kubala. Forehand rebote by Kubala. Catch by Julian. Benny makes the catch. Throw passes the front quarter. Scoop by Julian. Catch by Benny. Over the top by Benny. Big bounce goes up, brought down by Julian. Fine catch. Rebote left side by Benny. Point 6. Sixth team is on the board with 3 points as we complete the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue post 2, Diaz and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Low runner to the inside. Picked up by Benny. Benny's backhand. Caught by Douglas on the forehand. Pika. Big bounce goes up. Brought down by Benny. Hard throw by Benny. Point 6. Six on the board with 5 points and a possible game point. Trying to stop them, the red shirts post 1, Carballo in Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Benny, forehand from the 11 line, throws to the inside. Catch by Tennessee at the 12 line. Catch by Benny. Benny, rebote left side. Catch by Carballo with a drop by Carballo. Point in game, post 6. Kubala and Benny. 6 wins it 4 places. 3 serves to 1. This is a playoff for third place. Backhand by Tennessee, catch by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda. Rebote forehand missed by Carballo. Point in a third place finish for post 3, the white shirts, El Barba and Ikeda. 6-4-3. Unofficial order finish. Prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 7 are official as posted. Coming in first, post 6, Kubala and Benny. Taking second, post 4, Cool Fitness and Spinner. Coming in third, post 3, El Barba and Ikeda. 6-4-3. is the official order of finish. $2 wager on 6 to win, $12.40. The high five, 1687645 numbers returning $237.70. There's $4,112.40 in that carryover jackpot going into the afternoon performance that begins at 4:30 p.m. this afternoon. That's in the high five. $2 Quinella 4-6, first and second in any order, $21. Trifecta 6-4-3. That's first, second, and third place finishing 209 even. Up next, Game 8, our eighth and final game of the afternoon. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match, it's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 8, just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Jai-Alai H2H is the world's fastest ball sport played in a new, electrifying format. Jai-Alai H2H features 2 singles players or 2 doubles teams in a head-to-head battle for court dominance. An H2H match is won by the player who is first to secure a total of 2 out of 3 sets. It takes 6 points to win a set and 2 sets to win a match. Just like in tennis, a player may fault once on a serve, but if 2 serves result in faults, then the opponent wins the point. At the start of a new point, the ball is served by the winner of the previous point. However, at the start of a new set, the loser of the previous set serves first. The action is lightning fast, so strategy and stamina are the name of the game in Jai-Alai H2H. Catch Jai-Alai H2H live on the Jai-Alai channel and never miss a moment of the action.
That is Magic City's newest innovation in Jai-Alai gameplay, head-to-head. Back with a combined $100,000 purse up for grabs. That's combined for both singles and doubles action. Catch those H2H games every Monday at 10 a.m. and Saturday at 1 p.m. right here on the Jai-Alai channel. On Monday, those games will be singles games. And on Saturday, those will be doubles games. Same doubles teams that are competing in this Parimutuel doubles tournament are competing in head-to-head, just a different set of standings for those. And then in singles, we got 3 different groups of 6 players. Group 1, feature players. Group 2, middle players. And Group 3, some of the earlier game players. But exclusively here on the Jai-Alai channel, again, singles, 10 a.m. on Monday, doubles, 1 p.m. on Saturday. So, Stu, you said you had a question.
I have a question. I'm curious about something. So, as you know, Jai-Alai, and as those of you in the chat know, Jai-Alai has gone through different eras over the years. And those eras are usually associated with particular players, like whether we're talking about Erdoza Minor, so we're talking about the turn of the last century. Or we're talking about the Orbea Chiruka Chamela group, who played in the 50s through the 60s, then a bit into the 70s for some of them. And there was Joey's era, Goycochea's era, etc. But there were also colorful characters in the audience. And I believe when I first saw Dave Herman come up in the chat, I was like, is this the Dave Herman? Now, the Dave Herman doesn't go anywhere outside of, Jai-Alai. A couple other areas. I'm sure he's a very popular guy. But among Jai-Alai management, Mr. Herman is very well known. So there's a couple different things, but some that we would discuss, some it's all clearly in the rearview mirror. But I am curious, Dave Herman. When I became assistant general manager of Miami Jai-Alai, another assistant general manager of Miami Jai-Alai, who was my idol, a guy by the name of Frank Duffin, handed me an article from the Miami Herald. And in that copy of the article from the Miami Herald, it talked about a patron at Miami Jai-Alai who had been asked to leave, let's say. He'd been asked to leave Miami Jai-Alai. And that individual took issue with that and pursued his legal rights, I believe in Dade County here in the state of Florida.
Sure.
As to why he should not have been ejected. That's neither here nor there. That's a story. But what the interesting thing was is that there's a brilliant quote that perfectly describes, as I've described to you, Mr. Duffin, which appeared in the article. It was a transcript from either from a hearing or something like that, in which the person who was asked to leave said, "Did Mr. Duffin say anything to you?" Yes. What did he say? He asked me how my family was, which was a standard line of Frank Duffin, and clearly something that I could see him doing while he's ejecting someone. Say, "Hey, how's the family?" And anyone, if there's any former Jai-Alai players who played in the Duffin era, would definitely know that was definitely something that If Duffin said, "How's the family?" it usually wasn't a good sign. So I'm curious, Mr. Herman, was that you? Did you have an interaction with Frank Duffin in the old days? Just curious.
He said shoot. I don't know if that was...
I shot.
He shot your shot.
I mean, it's a
Stu
funny
took
story.
part of that promo.
It's a funny story by history. I mean, it is. Yes, he did ask me. How's the family?
Oh, I thought you said he responded. I was like, do I have the chat on again, the top chat? But we'll see if he gets in. See what he says about that. However, Brian D asking about that high five was not hit.
Not hit. Carries over $4,000 going into the 430 performance.
41-12-40. $4,112.40. We'll clarify that. So that high five pool for the afternoon, if we get the same amount that was bet into it here at this 1 p.m. performance, should be looking at certainly over $5,000, maybe even approaching $6,000. As usually those pools start to increase as that carryover increases as well.
So, Bishop Don Fatboy Ministries talking about bringing, which is interesting because he wants to bring Highlight back to Orlando. We wish him luck with that, but also I'm curious, is that your church that's currently taking up space in Orlando Highlight? Because I believe that the owners of Orlando Highlight have leased the building to a church. That's the first time I believe that that's ever happened here in the United States. May have happened elsewhere.
They leased it to the church.
That's right. They're going to
Good
cleanse
sound,
that building.
yeah.
Going to cleanse that building. Only in Orlando would that happen. That's like a perfect Orlando story. Orlando, which has basically been telling all of Florida, you can't have gambling for years because it brings evil and destruction, and God will rain down hell upon earth if you open gambling anywhere. Orlando's been basically making that argument for a while. And so what do they do? So they take one of their two Parimutuel facilities and lease it out to a church. I think that's biblical.
That is, yeah. I think I read that somewhere.
What color is Ikeda? Ikeda is the same color that he is every day. What jersey is he wearing? He's wearing pink. 07. Thank you. I never knew that.
I guess there's a long history of Highlight and church leases. Well,
long history. There's lots of Highlight frontons. We've talked about
multiple occurrences.
One of them
a
an
pair of
court.
occurrences. It's happened twice. Game 8. Oh, sorry.
With that, we'll begin game number 8. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt, post 1 is Julian. Receiving the blue, post 2 is Anderluck. Ball, who's got the ball? Julian serves. We begin game 8. Backhand by Julian. Catch by Anderluck. Backhand by Julian. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Throw to the outside. Robote left side by Julian. Caught by Anderluck. Anderluck from the 7 line. Point 2. Anderluck first up on the board in our 8th game. Here is the white shirt at post 3, Douglas. Point 2. Green shirt, post 4 receives. Here's Carballo. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Point 2. Two on the board with 3 points. Here is the black shirt of post 5 worn by Benny. Benny over the top. Pika. Big bounce goes up. Brought down by Anderluck. Pika by Anderluck. Stopped by Benny. We're trading Pikas here at Magic City until... Wow. Apologize to him. 0.5. Everything okay, Naki? You're good? Okay. Just checking. Overserve. 0.6. We take the health and safety of our judges very seriously here at Magic City, as Manuel knows, so we want to check and make sure everything's okay. Spinner serves. Receiving, Pinka post 7, Ikeda. Ikeda, backhand. Spinner from the 10 line. Catch by Ikeda. Spinner from the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Spinner makes the rebote save. That it did, however, hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirt of post 8 is Ron Ron. Backhand by Ron Ron. Catch by Ikeda on the forehand. Ikeda goes back to the inside. Ron Ron. Rebote. Beautifully played to the inside. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Rebote forehand by Ron Ron. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ron Ron. Ron Ron. Costado to the inside. Scoop by Ikeda. Rebote save by Ron Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Ugh. 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now double through the end of the game. First to return, Julin. Julin from the forehand. Rebote forehand by Julin. Catch by Ikeda. Forehand by Ikeda. Wow. That took a Magic City bounce. Almost took Julin's head off. Good reflexes by Julin. 0.7. Seven on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Ikeda's in good position to make that rebote. Good catch by Douglas. Backhand. Ikeda was lingering on the on the fence. Catch by Douglas. Costado ripped to the outside and out of play. My oh my. Such aggression. 0.7. You won the point. You serve. Possible game point for Ikeda, the guy in the pink shirt that says number 23. Trying to stop him, Carballo. Catch by Ikeda. Ball tip. Now it's point in game. Post 7, Ikeda. 7 wins at 2 places. 5 serves to 6. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Benny saves the rebote. Catch by Spinner at the 7 line. Outside, caught by Benny. Benny from the forehand, hard throw. Catch by Spinner. Point and place to post 6, Spinner. Point and show, rather. Unofficial order finish, 7-2-6. Your prices will be up in a moment.
For me, it's an honor to play Jai-Alai. For me, I feel it's an honor because it has been in my family for so many years. Since my grandpa, my dad, my uncle, my cousin, and I'm the last generation of my family playing Jai-Alai. The best part of it is catching. That's actually the best feeling. Not even at cam, not even at that. Nah, I think it's catching is the best feeling. It can be really super frustrated, to be honest. When you catch the ball, it is frustrating. No, sometimes I hit the wall, I throw the helmet, but I don't think that's a good decision. You just flip the page, that's it. My plan is to play better every day, try to improve. And I think sounds boring, man.
And there is Ikeda picking up the final win in this performance. Ikeda this week, that is win number 5 for him. So in the race for that golden cesta, to be awarded after our final performance here that begins at 4:30, Julian and Ikeda now tied with 5 wins each. However, if it were to go to a tiebreaker, would go to Ikeda at this point, played in just a few less games than Julian has here this week. Ben also very much in the running. Ben's had a great week. Jumped all the way up to first place with his 4 wins to go along with 3 places and 3 shows. 10 of 19 in the money for Ben this week. That is the most in the money finishes of any player here in week number 5. Spinner looks to be leading an in the money percentage. He's come in the money 6 of his 8 appearances.
For the record, that reverse 2-all was absolutely thrown on purpose. Not against the rules, but I don't have to like it. Ever. Under any circumstances. Winning game 8, post 7, Ikeda. Taking second, post 2. Anderluck coming in third, post 6. Spinner, 7-2-6. The official order finished for game 8. Here are your prices. Well, your prices will be up in a moment.
And folks, we're just dealing with a technical issue in this 8th and final game in displaying those prices, so we'll get those up there in any moment when we have them.
It's a technical issue. I called. I found out.
I just reminded I just told
everybody in this building is so friendly outside of me. They really are. Like, hello, mutuals. How may I help you? I said,
Stu, what do you want? Is
No.
that how you answer the phone?
No, I usually just say, Stu Nyman, like that. Just like that.
Expletive or 2 may be thrown in after.
No, not before I know who's on the other end of the phone. Then it's anyone's guess based on who answers the phone. I think one of my oh, come on. Don't bring up that. You guys can't hear that. I have frequently said, look, right now I'm in a great effing mood. Don't screw it up. Just tell me why you're calling and let's move on. Where is Drew going to pick up food? Oh, there's an idea. Oh, you've already eaten. You had empanadas.
I had empanadas, and I got
You got nothing for me.
I got a full tuna, too. I just got everything. I went there, and I was like, I haven't been here in like a year and a half, so let me get one of those, a couple croquetas, take a coffee, Cuban sandwich.
You know my number, right?
At that time, you were meeting with Scott. I didn't want to interrupt.
Text message?
Well, we were going to answer
so
your
you were
text
here
message.
and you went. You said, "Excuse me, gentlemen, Tues, can I get you anything when we're going to get something?"
I'm not going to interrupt that message. When the big three are talking back here, I don't have access to those meetings, so I stay away.
We were discussing your future.
It's like, all right, this
Andrew
what do you
guy.
think?
If he doesn't ask me what I want for lunch, he's got to go. And Scott said, "I agree wholeheartedly."
Do you? We have
We're still waiting for
tuna
prices,
sandwich.
folks. Just so you know,
we still are.
there is a technical issue. That machine is calculating away. Toad equipment, by definition, is kind of old.
Let's play a fun game.
What?
Predict the quinella?
No.
Well, I don't know how much was wagered
Yeah, I'm sure
into
the
it.
betting public would love if we just start arbitrarily spitting out numbers.
Well, I was just gonna take a guess based on the finish. I have no clue.
The most you can do is guess that it's a 2-7 kilo.
Well, how about this? I'll make a prediction. I'm gonna guess it's a $1 price, and I'm gonna guess it's probably in the range of $60 to $80, somewhere in there.
Look, no one was interested in you guessing what the kilo was. Like, no one. Even the tote people were like, quick, Drew's saying something. Just throw some prices up.
Well, let's see what it says.
726 is the official order finished. $2 quinella, 2-7, 73.40. What did you say it was going to be?
Well, I said it was I thought it would maybe be $1 in that range, but it's $2.
Look at that. See the trifecta. The trifecta with the 726 broke the machine.
That's what it was.
$1,294.80. I know the machine was carry the 2 times point.
We don't know what to do when we get that fourth digit.
Okay, I think this is right. $2 pick 3, 767, 2 of 3 numbers. Returning $31.60, the mighty Ocho, 1960. There's 707.20 in the carryover. But the news of the day is that Dave Herman in the chat is not the person I read the article about. Who Mr. Duffin, formerly of Miami Highlight, World Highlights, said, "How's the family?" Also,
huge news of the day.
Yeah. Also, the even bigger news of the day: over $4,000 in the high five carryover for the 4:30 p.m. performance. So, Andrew, unless you want to wax on poetically about something.
No, I think we're good here, Stu. 8 more games at 4:30, and we'll see you then.
That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again in just about an hour when we'll play 8 more action-packed games at 4:30 p.m. We do hope you enjoyed today's Highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel. Let us know your thoughts, any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we thank you for joining us today. We all hope that Brian D. is continuing a speedy recovery in the wonderful state of Massachusetts. Join us again, 4:30 p.m. Goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Highlight.